What's good, everybody? So we're going to be going over the most expensive sneakers of all time. Now, I know sneakers can get really expensive, but there are definitely some shoes that, can hit, probably almost to the 100,000 mark, if not above the 100,000 mark. Now, off the top of my head, I don't think, well, not that I know of, any shoes that are necessarily hitting 100,000. I know there are definitely like some 20,000 pairs that I know, some 40,000 shoes. Obviously we see on the thumbnail, we got the Air Mags, the Dior ones, the Off-White ones. I generally don't even know what these are. The Louis Vuitton Air Force Ones, and then the Red Octobers. And bro, there's like so many shoes, bro. There's like so many samples. There's so many friends and families that you can really get lost in even knowing some of these shoes, right? And some people don't even kind of like know the like reason why some of these shoes are expensive. So we're just gonna go ahead and go down the list and see what are the most expensive shoes of all time. Now, off the top of my head, obviously we got these. And there's a lot of just family and friends that are probably going to be on this list as well. I know like those PlayStation shoes, the Travis ones, the like really older foams. There's like the Foamposite with like the Asian lady on it. The Paranorman foams are high. Wahlberg 4s, the Milan 4s, I think if I'm pronouncing right. So those are just the ones off the top of my head, but I'm curious to see what's on this list. So let's go ahead and do it. So it says sneakers have transcended their humble athletic origins to become cultural icons, coveted for their design and performance and their status as wearable art. For sneakerheads, some of whom regard their collections as priceless, specific pairs represent more than just footwear. Their investments and treasures. The sneaker market, a fascinating intersection of fashion, sports, and economics, often sees a price that defy conventional valuation, from limited edition collaborations between world-renowned artists and major brands to exclusive releases that fans camp out overnight to acquire. The right sneakers can fetch astronomical sums. This article delves into the most expensive sneakers of all time. Also, I want you guys to let me know what is the most. Well, okay, it's kind of hard to ask that question because, and I'm not pocket watching or anything, but it's kind of hard to say like what's the most that you would spend on a shoe. Like even if I gave you like an unlimited budget, you know what I'm saying, you're still gonna have the mindset of whatever your financial range is right now. So I will say this. So a better question for me to ask is, what's a shoe that you've like always wanted, but it's just extremely out of your price range? You know what I mean? I think mine is, and it's like something that you really want, but it's just like you would never pay. You know what I mean? I think mine would probably be like either those like Kanye Bapes. Those are one. What's another one on my list? I know there's more, bro. I know there's more than that. Oh, this one might be a little controversial and a little like, whoa. The V-Lone Air Forces, bro. Bro, I wanted those so badly, bro, and I still do. Those are up there as well. I don't really know off the top of my head, but I'm curious to see what you guys are thinking as well. So just let me know in the comment section below. So let's get with this list. First, we have the Off-White Air Jordan 1 High Chicago, going for like 7,000 plus. And obviously, this one deserves that price, because it was one of the first. It was the highest one out of the 10 pack, and also and it's crazy because I actually got access to the Air Max 90s, but the only way that you were able to get them was if you were to go to New York, bro. And I was in high school at the time. I wasn't a diehard reseller. My mom wasn't going for any of that for me to go to New York just to get a single pair and come back. Boy, yeah, she wasn't going for that. But also these, like the material on these, because I have the Off-White UNCs, bro, and me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of the material. The material yellows. It's kind of just like, because it's like that deconstructed material. So, over time, as time passes on, it's going to be harder to get like newer pairs. And that's a big reason why it has that 7,000 price range. Next, we have the Travis Scott PlayStation collab. Now, I think there were only, okay, yeah, I was going to say 50, but yeah, there was only 24 pairs in existence. And then 5 were given away in a raffle. I generally do not know who even has those pairs. But it's a dope shoe. It's a dope shoe. You got Trav, PlayStation collab. Phenomenal colorway, by the way. Hey, but yeah, with only 24 in existence, it's definitely gonna have a price range like that. Now moving on. Now I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is one of my grails. The Nike Air Foamposite pair of Normans. I've never even seen the movie, but when I was just like first getting into shoes, I saw this shoe right here, and bro, I wanted it so bad. And it was crazy because this was like when StockX was like low key, and I would just like always just look at the most expensive shoes. I would see these. I would see the Tangine foams. That's what they're called, the Tangine foams. And then I always wanted the Supreme foams too, bro. And I think you only, they're probably gonna say it. Yeah, only 800 pairs. Because I'm pretty sure you had to, yeah, it was available through a contest as well as a small run via eBay and never hit retail. So these were never like technically released to the public in like a retail sense. But yeah, they made it off of the Paranorman movie. So these are pretty dope. I still want these to this day, but I don't think I will ever pay $10,000 for a shoe, bro. Like, it has to come to a point where, like, I have everything. Like, I have a hat. Like, for me, okay, I'll put it like this. For me to spend anything more than $2,000 on a shoe, I would have to have a house already. I would already have to have a car that I'm very satisfied with. I have to have money and investments already, and my immediate family and friends have to be like in a good position for me to be just spending $10,000 on shoes. Oh, and I would have to have like travel to like necessary like places that I've always wanted to travel to. I have a handful on my list. I would have to travel to those places as well before I'm spending anything more than like 2K, bro. The most I spent already was only maybe like 700, and I still felt bad. Next, we have the Dior Jordan pack. So 10,000 for the lows, 14,000 for the highs. And it's crazy, bro, because there are literally so many fakes of these pairs. And I'm going to look and see how many were released, because I forgot. The high tops were limited to 8,500, and they were individually paired. So that makes a shoe like so much rare when it's like numbered off. And then the lows were 4,700 pairs. But the reason why the lows are cheaper is because more people rock with the highs over the lows. But bro, there's so many fake pairs of the Dior's, bro. And it's like, anytime I see them in public, it's like, bro, they're fake. And then they always be beat up too. Like, bro, you're not finna just trash a $14,000 shoe. Like, unless you're like Yachty, Khaled, Mayer, people like that. But even them, Tucker, like even them, they still take care of, you know what I'm saying, over $10,000 pair of shoes. Next, we have the DJ Khaled Air Jordan 3 Grateful. I really don't even remember the red pair. I remember the blue pair. And yeah, I'm pretty sure like only DJ Khaled and like the people he gifted to have these. Yeah, these are family and friends. So like I said, there's gonna be a lot of family and friends on here because they only make around like essentially for the family and friends, which is like 10 to 20 people. And for most people who don't know how the family and friends works, because my dad is friends with Don C, but he's not that close technically to be on the list. But my dad's friend is Don's cousin, and I think they all went to high school together. Well, but you can only, with Nike, you have to basically give them like a list, and it has like X amount of spots, and you basically submit this list. So every time something drops, everybody on that list automatically gets it. So if you ever wonder, like, dang, why they always get it? Because they're on some type of list. So, but the guy who's, and it's crazy because like me and him, like we're all close, right? Because I grew up with, so the cousin of Don C that's on the list, I grew up with them, not grew up with them, but like I would always go over their house to play with his sons. And like, but I wasn't into shoes back then. So when I got older and stuff, and like this kind of came into play, he would be a little weird about it. He kind of like be egotistic about it. And it's like, I ain't never the one to beg or force somebody to help me out. So, it is what it is. Next, we have this is what that was. The Tiffany Co. Nike Air Force One Low. This is another family and friends. Now, me personally, I'm not, and I guess it's because of my age, so I didn't really grow up when like the first Tiffany's were popping. But I'm not the biggest fans of like the Tiffany Air Force One like line, bro. They don't really do anything for me for real. But you know, to each his own. But yeah, they're family and friends, going for 15,000, so it's probably only like 10 people. But they did have a regular, like I guess, retail version, but the retail is like 400. I forgot how much they go for. But whoo, bro, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of anything Cactus Flea Market, bro. I don't know if this is a wild take, but they have the best. They have the best collab with Nike, like pound for pound. Well, I don't know, cause then you gotta, I guess, go against like Off-White. But anything after the 10 is low-key trash. I'm gonna keep it a buck. The fives are cool. The fives are cool. No, let me take that back. The fives are cool. Oh, no. I'm tripping. The Air Forces are cool. The fives are cool. And the twos are all right. But Cactus Flea Market is definitely a strong second though. I love these. These are definitely the family and friends pair. Then they had a regular pair that was like the all white ones, and those go for like 10,000. I guess I don't know why they're not on this list, but that was like the retail version. But this is the family and friends version, I think. Yeah, it is. And my buddy, like my OG in like the sneaker game or whatever, he told me like the pictures on these, because these are like real, like the real diamonds, bro. The pictures don't do the justice on like how good that they shine and sparkle, bro. And I believe it, bro. But I want those so bad. Next we have the Air Yeezy 2 Red Octobers. I think everybody knows about these. And again, I wasn't into shoes. I didn't even know, you know, what these were during the time. But these are a classic. I don't really think these need any explanation. But it's at this point where, and the thing is like, bro, with shoes like this, it's like, bro, all they do is just get passed around until they crumble, bro. And it's like so when it comes to like this, it's like there's no real fun in it, bro. It's like, bro, it's like a 2013, so it's an 11-year-old shoe, bro. You can't wear this comfortably without having fear of it crumbling, like just walking. And then it's 16,000, bro. You're not gonna want to wear this. Now these right here, I think they did like a raffle or something. It was like 50 pairs. The Air Jordan 4 Manila, I don't remember 250 pairs. The sneaker scene in the Philippines is massive, and Jordan Brand looked to celebrate this with a super limited Air Jordan 4 to commemorate the opening of the first Jordan store in the country. Yeah, these are tough, bro. These and the Wahlberg 4s, oh my god, these are grails, bro. I would never spend it, but if you ever see me with these in my collection, just know I made it in life. Next we have the Nike SB Dunk Low What the Dunk. These go for 20,000. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, I know of these, but I'm not too familiar with them. But obviously I see the pigeon. I see a bunch of other like just exclusive crazy colorways attached to this. So it only makes sense. But let me see. So he came up with the idea in 2007 to mash up the best SB Dunk colorways to create the What the Dunk, or the What the line in general just fell off so bad, bro. But yeah, so he paired it up with 31 of the best SB Dunks. It was dope. It doesn't say how they were released. Yeah, it doesn't even say how they were released, so shoot. Next we have the undefeated Air Jordan 4s. Now, it's crazy because the way that I learned that these are like one of the most like rare shoes, there was a movie on Netflix called November Rules, and it takes place in Unknown, the retail store, and like it kind of surrounded this shoe right here, and that I kind of did like a little bit of research, and I thought that was pretty cool. So I always wanted these too, but I mean there's literally like so many similar colorways with this. Like I would never pay a high price for this just because there's just so many similar colorways, you know what I mean? And nobody likes the other ones because they came out with some 8s that look just like this. I think they came out with some 5s too. It's crazy, but yeah, these are tough. These are definitely tough for real. Now, next we have the Travis Scott Air Jordan 4 Olive Family and Friends. Now, I know the purple ones are also another family and friends. I thought those were going for like 20. So I don't know why they're not on here. But again, another shoe where there's like, and there's literally another model, or is the same model and silhouette. The Air Jordan 4 Mushroom is so similar to this, and it's crazy because this was kind of, well, you know, I was learning the ropes and reselling, like trying to get serious with it. And I bought a whole bunch of Air Jordan 4 Mushrooms, like, well, a bunch at the time for my pocket range, like 3-4 pairs. They were going for like below retail. Like a couple months later, they were going for like 400, bro. I was sick because I returned all of them. But yeah, I wouldn't pay, no. Now these, oh, we look what that money maker. You know what I mean? Yeah, 26 bands, Air Jordan 4 Wahlberg. I know Wahlberg, and I know he has a restaurant. I don't remember the origin. But they did make a movie for these too. It was a terrible movie, by the way. It was a terrible movie, but they had these in there. Let's see. Months later, Jordan Brand and Mark created 30 pairs to give away through a charity raffle. Oh yeah. I do remember that raffle, but I think the prices were just like extremely high, so it was like no point. Next, we have the Nike SB Dunk Low Staple New NYC Pigeon. Yeah, I do remember a bride. Well, I don't remember it because I was, this 2005? Yeah, I was 4 years old. But I do remember just hearing constant stories of these. But they've made like similar versions of these and remakes, so, you know, it's no point. But only 150 pairs are made. It's crazy. Whoa. Concepts collab with Nike SB, the Yellow Lobster. Bro, I want the orange lobster so bad. Bro. But these are cool too, but not for 42 bands. One of the rarest and most expensive versions of the lobster SB Dunks is the Yellow Lobster, which was given to friends and family. So yeah, it's a friends and family only. Yeah, to be friends with the rich and famous. Next we have the Nike Dunk High Wu-Tang, going for 50 bands, bro. Now let's see, how did they release these? Nike's Be True to Your School campaign around the Dunk High silhouette in the 80s has forever associated the silhouette with collegiate hoops. When it came to retro, the original colors from the 1984 release in 1999, Drew Greer took it up to himself to honor one of hip-hop's most influential collective, the Wu-Tang Clan, with a special version of the Dunk High Iowa. Greer got 100 pairs of sneakers crafted with Wu-Tang's logo, giving members of the collective the sneakers as gifts. So basically another family and friends pair, but you know, you can get the Jordan 1 Love, I think that's what they're called. Looks just like this without the logo. And me personally, I'm too young. Well, like, I just never invested into Wu-Tang. I never listened to it. I couldn't name you one Wu-Tang song. I do know Method Man. That's about it. So next we have the Nike SB Dunk Low Paris. Now, I remember seeing this shoe, and I've seen like a lot of like controversy with this, with like a lot of pairs kind of just like popping up. But they just released a pair that looks very similar to this, I think, last year. So again, not paying 60 bands, but bro, 60 bands is crazy. Let's see. Yeah, because some of these I don't remember like the lore about them. Let's see. Regarding ultra rare sneakers, the Nike SB Dunk Low Paris is one of the first that comes to mind. Part of the City series that include pairs like the NYC Pigeon. Yeah. They were intended to be released at an exhibit in Paris and were crafted with the help of French artist Bernard. However, the release was canceled and only a few pairs entered the wild through various methods. Rumor has it that there were only 202 pairs created. Yeah, so that's why I say when you get to these high numbers, bro, these pairs just literally just get passed around, and it's like, I don't know. It's no point when it comes to that. Next, we have the Nike Air Mag going for $76,000. Hot take, I think this is one of like the most like overrated shoes like ever, but everybody knows about it. But 76,000, like, let's, and it's like, bro, when we get to these expensive shoes, bro, I want to at least be able to like wear them, bro. There's not a single event where I'm gonna be able to wear Air Max. I can wear these, I can wear these, I can wear these, I can wear these, I can wear like majority of these, right? But Air Max, bro, like really, where are you gonna wear them to? Next we got the Louis Vuitton Air Force One. Yeah, they did a whole collab, and they dropped like, what, 10 different colorways with Virgil. And then, you know, Virgil passing away. And then they did it off of auction too. Like, I think, I don't even remember what the auction started at, but it was out of my budget, so I didn't even participate. Oh, that was the last one? Alright, so we didn't get to 100 bands. But they definitely left some out of here. I know like the 7-Eleven dunks, they got canceled. Those are probably up there. Not 100 bands though. I'm just talking, but if you know any 100 band shoes, let me know. But that's it for the video, man. So like I said, let me know which one would y'all buy out of all this collection, bro. There's some that I think, I wouldn't say it. Oh yeah, let me put it like this. None of these are worth this amount of money, but I can understand why they go for some. And some of them I don't understand why they go for that much. But it's just cool to see that these shoes can, you know, get to these high amounts. So it's pretty dope. But with that being said, man, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.